What's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, gang? How y'all feeling out there today, man? I just got a message for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see the shirt, man. Billionaire style, man. Come get the drip game, man. Right in the description box, right there below, man. But I want to have a real conversation with, like, women, men, everybody that rock with Billionaire Charlie. I want to have a real conversation with you. And I see a lot of times on Facebook and Instagram, different places, where I see a lot of hurt people hurting people. And this whole message is about loving your kids more. And he's saying, I want to talk about people that cheat and just do bad things to other people. And you always wonder, they got a mama, they got a daddy that they have relationships with, that they live in the same house with, and they grew up with it. Why is it that they can't show love to other people? And I wanted to break down this whole concept. Me and my wife was talking about it. And I think it's something that I needed to talk, because I see it all the time. Oh, this person treated me bad. Oh, this person ain't loyal. Oh, this person ain't do this. You know what I'm saying? Women and men go through the same situations. You feel what I'm saying? But it all starts when they're young, dog. It all starts when they're young. You feel what I'm saying? They mama ain't give them that love they was looking for. They dad ain't give them that love that they was looking for. And a lot of time in life, man, you know what I'm saying? You don't got God in your life. You don't got nothing guiding you into a path of righteousness. You know what I'm saying? So one of the angels, you know what I mean, just came to me and broke down this whole concept, right? I just remember, man, dating different women and going through struggles. And they was basically showing me that, Charlie, you had a mom that loved you. It wasn't no man really around in our house. It was just my mom. See, when a woman has a son, she give him 100% of her love. Like, she's always, and I ain't talking about the ones that's like on drugs and stuff like that. I'm talking about a woman that's probably went through some little struggles with men, and she ain't on drugs and stuff. She just trying to provide for her kids and family. So what normally happens in a single mama home, the mom love the hell out their sons. They become their best friends and everything. And vice versa. Us as sons, we love the hell out of our mom. They call us mama boys. But see, what happens when a kid live in a house with a mama and a daddy, a lot of times the love get mixed, the signals get off, because you working too much. You know what I'm saying? The kid, you working all these hours, the mama working all these hours. So when they come home, the mama and daddy want to spend time with each other. So the kids a lot of time get neglected, right? So what happens when the kid get neglected too much? They become monsters. They lack love. They lack the ability to love people, because they don't know how to love, because they felt in their heart that there was never love. It was the whole concept I was talking about with the Monique thing. Monique had to work to provide for her sons and her kids. Most of these rappers and comedians and actors, they had to work to be able to put food on the table. It's not that they don't love their kids. It's just that they had to make sacrifices, which was time to be able to provide. You get what I'm saying? So Floyd Mayweather, oh, he's a bad father. No, he's not. He had to work in the gym to become the greatest fighter, one of the greatest fighters of all time. He had to work at that. So there's a lot of miscommunications that happen with kids, and sometimes it create monsters. You know what I'm saying? Because the kid will grow up and believe that the dad never loved him. The mother never loved him. Like I said, when I lived in a single home, my mom dedicated all her time to her sons and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Before we end up going to foster care and things of that nature, she dedicated everything to me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Charlie, you're going to be a football player, basketball player. She believed in me more than I believed in myself. And she went out and did all she could, from buying shoes and clothes and putting me in basketball camps and all of that. So you understand, my mom did all of that. But the thing I had to realize as a person, dating women that was hurt or battered in a childhood, I had to understand, and I just understanding that now as a grown man, is that a lot of people went through struggles with their parents, and they never learned how to love. So no, they didn't use you or nothing like that. They just don't understand love. So me being in a single mama home, with my mom, all she ever gave me was love. So all I know how to do is give people love. So every female that come to me that's hurt or battered, what do? I love them so much that they heal. And they like, damn, who is this guy? Like, what is it about him? It's because I was blessed to do that. Because my mom always gave me that seed. My mom always gave me the seed of love. That's all I know from my mom is love. So when people ask me for shit, 9 times out of 10, if I know you and I rock with you, I'm going to look out after I got it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But like I say, it's just the spirit that's inside me. See, a lot of times what happens is kids grow up, women and men, and they don't have that love. They don't have that support system. They don't have that care system. And sometimes it ain't even that. It's just that the parents be working too much to be able to go to the football game, or they may miss football. They may miss a baseball game or a child's play. They be missing all these situations because they working so much. They trying to put food on the table, but they missing important moments in the kid's life. And this is detrimental to a kid that's feeling like he's not being loved. You know what I'm saying? You got projects and stuff like that you doing or trying to put together, and as a kid, and your mom not there to celebrate you with you. Your dad not there to celebrate with you. So like I always tell people this, man. And me and my homeboy An had a conversation about this shit. It was a real conversation. That's why I always say we gotta be not so fast to judge people, but to understand what the fuck they been through in their life to make them who they are. These niggas killers for a reason. These niggas robbing for a reason. These niggas doing drugs for a reason. They been through some type of pain as a kid that got them trapped in the mentality of a kid where they have not grown up yet. See, me as a man, I've been a man at fucking 14, 15 years old. If you ask anybody that went to school with Charlie, they'll be like, bro, that nigga been mature like that for years. It's because I always got 100% love for my mom. Where it's like these other kids, they didn't get that shit. They ain't even get discipline. Them niggas was able to stay outside all night long. My mom would be like, no, you gotta go in the house at about 8, 9 o'clock. They out 1 o'clock in the morning. Your mama say, what your mama always say? She like, you gonna see why I kept telling you to come in the house, Charlie. And then you start seeing them same kids that you grew up with doing hella years in jail. They going in jail, they prostituting, they selling drugs, they not doing nothing good because their mom and daddy didn't give a fuck about them. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about the ones that do care about their kids that end up going into a place with feeling the lack of love. You know what I'm saying? Because they working too much. I'm talking about the neglect, the ones that neglected. But see, it can be neglect on both parts because even when you working a lot, it can feel neglect to a child that's not at a mature level to understand that you doing this for them. You know what I'm saying? But like I always say, we can't be quick to judge a person. And that's what I had to learn. Because sometimes we be so hurt in relationships or anything that's going on that we not even realizing that this a hurt person already. They fucked up in the head. They don't believe nobody gonna ever love them. But they putting on a front for you. They really hurt for real. You think they cheating and doing all this crazy shit because they feel good about themselves? Hell no. They get a high of every dude or girl that they just give them a little attention because their mom and daddy never gave them shit. So any dude come holler at her, oh, she excited. Oh yeah. It's like a new fairy tale over and over. Was a person like me, I got love so much that I could just love one person with all my heart because I have the loyalty. I had that care that was there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't get that. That's why I always tell people, man, we got to value our moms and dads, grandmas and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That actually love their kids and did for them. Because there's a lot of people out here that ain't getting that love. That ain't getting that support. And it creates monsters. So me as a parent, I got to watch what I do with any of the boys. Just because they boys don't mean they don't need love or care or none of that. They not men yet. You know what I'm saying? They need the hugs. They need to pick me up. You know what I mean? They need the motivation. You know what I'm saying? So me as a grown man, I have to tone back some shit because I'm looking at the kid in the grown man status. We got to look at them as kids and allow them to develop into a man. And let's provide them with the energy to get them to that level of maturity so they don't be a battered kid going out here into the world. Hurt people. You feel what I'm saying? And that's not what we're trying to do in this world, man. We're trying to build our youth up, build our people up, And so our kids can go into the world not hurting people, but helping people. And that's what I say, man. I changed my tone and I started to learn that love, care is something that we need. Because look at the environments we come in now, man. Somebody died the day of tomorrow is like a joke or something to people. Because it's like a normal thing now. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, that's my message for the day, man. Love your kids more, love your family more, man. And let's go on a vibe where we look deeper into a person instead of judging them offhand. You know what I'm saying? Expecting them to be something different when all their life they've been neglected and abused and you know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say, man. I'm out Billionaire Charlie, man. Love y'all. Hey, y'all, everybody out there, man. I thank y'all for tuning in to Billionaire Charlie and Marvin Rich, man. And this gonna be an amazing episode, man. Great content today. But I wanted to let all y'all know that we got a clothing brand that's out for children from all ages. Even your grandma can get a shirt, you know what I mean? Billionaire style, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have that nice and amazing drip. And you can be a part of the club, man. We got the store links right there at the bottom of the description. And we also got an Instagram page that's showing all our kids and just our family and our beautiful wife. We all in the pictures, just styling and profiling with the Billionaire Charlie. We doing our brand, we building our brand up, and we want y'all to be a part of it, man. So we thank y'all for tuning in to the YouTube channel. We've been growing with all y'all support. We'll go down to the description box and go shopping and get in style. Love y'all.
Cause I felt the ups and downs like a yo-yo.